Hi, my name is Brian, and I'm affirmative for e-waste. Kim speaks about how they want to, it'll make the country bigger and it'll help it grow, but he doesn't speak about all the negative effects it has on the country, on the environment, and and the way they treat the children. Like the United States has labor laws and minimum wage requirements and things like that, and these countries don't, and they exploit the children, and we do not have the requirements yet, or we don't have the big plants like they do, but at the same time they're doing it in their backyards and they're not doing it safely. If they were to leave it here in the US, it'd be much safer. People would have a protective wear and things like that, and it wouldn't be putting the environment in danger as much if we ship it over there. We think it's not harming us, but at the same time it's harming the entire world, because it's going into their soil and into their water, which will eventually affect us in the future, in the long run. Here's the claim. Both parents' low wages in factories or scrapyards often do not cover the family's basic needs, so the children are sent to work also. To continue what he was talking about, he speaks about reduced supplies on exported material to reuse, and they usually never really fix things. They'd rather take burn them in pots or in their own backyards, and just to make quick money instead of doing the right way, which we would try to figure out here. Recycling is not really the best word to describe what happens to this material when it arrives in other countries, and its toxic components pose serious environmental and public health hazards there. Currently, nothing about this business is illegal, but legislation introduced in Washington aims to finally address the booming trade. Booming exports from the U.S. of most electronic waste to the countries least prepared to responsibly process it. Researchers estimate that between 50 and 80% of electronic waste from the industrialized world that winds up in the hands of recyclers actually goes to a few developing countries, which would be China, Asia, Pakistan, Vietnam, and the Philippines. There, their unregulated materials are crudely handled in acid baths and burn pits, releasing it into the air and soil heavy metals and chemicals that are used to make these plastics and flame retardants. E-waste recycling has also dramatically increased the environmental concentration of heavy metals such as copper, chromium, and lead, as well as organic compounds such as